got?
Okay. I thought I could help him.
Punta Gorda, Florida, October 23, 2024. The Charlotte County Sheriff's Office has released body cam footage of a fatal deputy-involved shooting that occurred after a prolonged and intense confrontation. Deputies responded to a property dispute involving 42-year-old Elroy Clark and a guest he wanted removed. Clark, who held anti-government sovereign citizen beliefs, had an active warrant for failing to appear on a trespassing charge. When deputies attempted to arrest him, he resisted for nearly 20 minutes.
Take off your glasses.
What is your name?
It's okay.
What's your name?
Take off. I told you, it's Ben Day.
It's not Ben Day. I got your picture pulled up, man.
That is
You're
not
Elroy.
That is not me.
Okay.
How are you going to tell me who I am?
I got proof. I got your picture.
That's proof?
I have your ID.
Bullshit.
I have your ID.
That's bullshit. You got bullshit in your hands. In your
Bro,
your car.
Calm down.
You're on my land. You're telling me to calm down?
You got a warrant for your arrest.
I've been here.
Elroy, put your hands
Do not
behind
touch me.
Put your hands
Hey,
behind
do
your
not
back.
touch me.
Put your hands behind
Do
your
not
back.
touch me.
Officers tried to de-escalate the situation using tasers, pepper spray, and beanbag rounds. But Clark remained combative. Sheriff Bill Prummel described how Clark physically overpowered 3 deputies, tossing them aside with ease. Despite repeated non-lethal efforts, Clark ultimately charged at a deputy, who responded by firing 14 shots, fatally striking him.
Taser, taser, taser.
Hey.
Taser, taser.
I gave you everything. Get the fuck off me. Don't touch me.
Stay on the ground.
Do not touch me.
Get on my ground. I've been tased.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
Get a fucking taste, you motherfucker.
All right. He's up. He's up. No, taste.
No! I'm fed up. Get off.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Stay down. Stay down.
You're gonna get shot, motherfucker. I'm telling you. You're gonna get fucking shot. Not gonna work. Get on the ground.
As soon as he stands up, I'm gonna have a piece off his head. I'm gonna get it.
6, 6, 7.
Get on the ground.
I'm telling you right now.
Get on the ground.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to take it.
Less lethal, less lethal, less lethal. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
I know.
Get on the fucking ground, dude. The next thing.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired. Get on the ground.
In a press conference, Sheriff Prummel called the outcome tragic and emphasized that deputies did everything they could to avoid deadly force. Now, because of his decisions, children are left without a father, he said. A toxicology report is still pending. A chilling moment unfolded on December 1st, 2023, when a 911 call reported a woman hiding in a convenience store bathroom, terrified of her armed boyfriend waiting outside in a silver Nissan Altima with no license plates.
Hey, brother, do me a favor, come here. Hey, stop. Code pursuit. Fuck you up.
Police responded immediately, unaware they were walking into a life-threatening confrontation. As officers arrived, the suspect jumped out of the car and ran into the store with a gun. Moments later, gunfire erupted between the aisles. One officer was hit multiple times but stayed calm and focused, refusing to give in. Despite his injuries, he pursued and ultimately brought down the suspect. The entire incident happened in seconds, turning a routine call into a deadly encounter. The officer's quick action and courage under fire likely prevented a greater tragedy, highlighting the unpredictable and dangerous nature of police work. On March 27, 2024, in Ozone Park, Queens, 19-year-old Wynn Rosario was shot and killed by NYPD officers just minutes after calling 911 for help during a mental health crisis. Body camera footage released by Attorney General Letitia James shows Rosario's mother and brother begging officers not to shoot. But within 3 minutes of their arrival, officers Matthew Cianfrocco and Salvatore Alonghi had tased and fatally shot him in the kitchen.
Sorry, 12 second floor. What's up, bro? Anybody else in the house? Yo, yo. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let him go. Let go of him and back up. Let go of him. Nick! Please don't shoot my mother. Why not? Tell him to get the fuck out of the way. Get out of the way. Now. Now. Get away from him. Don't shoot. Get out of the way.
Police officials, including Chief of Patrol John Chell, claimed Rosario posed a threat by grabbing scissors and moving toward the officers. The video confirms he picked up a pair of scissors, but also shows how quickly the situation escalated, raising serious concerns about the officers' decision-making and their handling of a person in distress.
No! Satchel, get away from the car! Put it down! Come here, bud. Whoa. Let go of him and back up! Let go! Miss! Why not? Tell him to get the fuck out of the way! Get out of the way! Now! Now! Get away from him! Get down! Get down! Get down now! Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Get out of the way! I'll get her out of the way!
Rosario's family has since demanded accountability, calling for the officers to be fired and prosecuted for murder. In a public statement, they said the video was deeply traumatic but necessary, describing the shooting as a cold-blooded killing. The police created a crisis and murdered him without care for him or us. We miss him every day. Rochester, NY. On the evening of July 31st, 2025, police received multiple 911 calls about a suspicious man wearing red clothing wandering around Ernestine and Milton streets. He had been seen trying to enter an occupied vehicle and sitting on the hood of a car. At approximately 7:36 p.m., officers responded and located the man, identified as 38-year-old Akintunde Campbell, near 33 Ernestine Street. When officers attempted to stop Campbell, one officer grabbed him physically, but Campbell knocked the officer to the ground and continued walking away.
What's your on your head? What's your on your head?
Put it down!
Put it down now!
Put it down!
Put it down now! .223 shots fired.
Put the gun down!
Put the gun down now!
223, you're on 2, go ahead.
Shots fired. Male down with a gun. We're at 33.
On the east side now.
Off him.
How far?
Come. His head, his chest. Here, get him.
K97, step up EMS.
Check him real quick. How many wounds we got?
133, let's work on getting all the streets shut down that need to be shut down and getting some
many shots
crime scene tape up, please.
I shot probably 4.
As officers tried to engage him in conversation, Campbell suddenly turned back toward them, reached into his hoodie, and pulled out a handgun. Despite repeated commands to drop the weapon, he refused. Both officers opened fire, striking Campbell multiple times. They immediately rendered medical aid, but EMS pronounced him dead at the scene. A loaded 9mm Palmetto State Armory handgun with 13 rounds was recovered from Campbell. The incident is under investigation.
What's in your hand? What is in your hand? Put it down! Put the gun down! Put it down!
223, shots fired.
Put the gun down! Put the gun down! Put the gun down!
223, you're on 2, go ahead.
Kill you! Get on the ground! Kill me! Turn around! No, you got killed. Turn around! Stop! Stop!
We got a runner out of our warrant. Will you start us some more units out here? 5205 Evanbrook Terrace. There's a call built. That's a naked Mexican male with a gun in his hand.
Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, around 6 a.m. on June 4th, 2025. Officers arrived at a home on Evanbrook Terrace to serve arrest and search warrants for 40-year-old Jose Martinez, wanted for multiple counts of rape and forcible sodomy involving juvenile and adult victims.
Get on the ground before I kill you! Get on the ground before I kill you! Get on the ground!
Kill me!
Martinez fled the home naked and armed, running into nearby woods. At a barbed wire fence, he threw his gun over, climbed after it, and ignored officers' commands. After retrieving the weapon, Martinez told officers they'd have to shoot him. When he raised the gun, an officer fired, fatally striking him.
Get on the ground before I kill you! Get on the ground before I kill you! Get on the ground!
Kill me!
Turn around!
No, you gotta kill me!
Turn around! Stop! Stop! Shots fired, shots fired.
Baltimore, Maryland. On May 4th, around 4 p.m., Baltimore County police officers responded to a home on Bound Brook Way after a 911 caller reported a violent domestic disturbance. The suspect, Ralph Piccarello III, was allegedly throwing items at a family member and had threatened both himself and others with a knife.
Now I'm in complete withdrawal. They made me miss my program this morning, so I'm trying to go get a bottle of methadone so I can do well.
You're trying to go to your... Do you have an appointment or something?
I was supposed to be there by 9 o'clock this morning.
Okay.
By 12 o'clock. By 12 o'clock. I missed my program because I was in the hospital. Now I'm asking them to be family and fucking help me after they fucked me last night.
What's your first name? Ralph? R-A-U...
There's a lot of mine. You're a real piece of shit.
What's your middle name?
Can we go, please? I really just want to go to the program. Can we please go? I don't got time for this. I'm ill. I'm not doing none of this.
I just need... Let me grab your name real quick.
Upon entering the home, officers attempted to speak with Piccarello, but the situation quickly escalated. He grabbed a knife and a carving fork and refused to drop them despite repeated commands.
Sir, put the knife down! Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Ma'am! Ma'am, get back! Ma'am! Start! Get back here! Get back here!
Okay, Christian.
Ma'am, get downstairs! Ma'am! Go downstairs!
Well, unfortunately, we don't have to go that.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Sir, put the knife down! Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Man! Man! Drop the knife! Get back here! Get back here!
Hey, you got roll me.
Roll.
I don't have gloves.
Roll them on to something.
When Picarello suddenly advanced toward the officers, one deployed a taser while officers D. Manning and L. Pellegrino opened fire, striking him. Officers rendered aid until EMS arrived, but Picarello was pronounced dead at the scene. No one else was injured.
I'm gonna get my roll.
What do you got?
Riverside County, California. On the afternoon of November 12, 2022, a deputy with the Cabazon Sheriff's Station stopped a man riding a bicycle on the wrong side of Carmen Avenue. The cyclist, 38-year-old Wallace Kenneth Scott, was known to have an active felony warrant for violating parole.
Don't reach for it. No, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Putting a kickstand down,
all right,
bro.
all right.
Antichrist.
Just put it down.
Problem, call it off.
Put it down. Don't touch your weapon. Keep your hands out of your pockets. Keep your hands. Keep your hands out of your pockets.
Shoot me then.
Turn around.
Shoot me, mother. Call your office, because I'm the Antichrist. You guys keep harassing me.
I got a 32 Frank uncooperative.
I just come up here to get peace.
No, put back down.
All right, brother. What's up, G? What's up, G? Huh? What's up?
What do you got?
Scott was uncooperative and tried to flee on his bike. As the deputy attempted to detain him, Scott pulled a large knife from his pocket, prompting a deputy-involved shooting. He was struck and fell to the ground. The deputy immediately rendered aid and called for medical assistance. Paramedics arrived shortly after, but pronounced Scott dead at the scene. Manchester, UK, July 26, 2022. A routine traffic stop turned into a nightmare when Sergeant Tim Ansell was suddenly stabbed in the neck by a stranger unaffiliated with the crash. Caught on body cam, the shocking footage shows the officer, dazed and gasping for air, asking a colleague to treat his wound. Despite immediate medical aid from an on-scene ambulance, the situation was dire.
Caesar! 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 6031, officer stabbed.
Yeah, get in down here now.
Put some on my neck here. I'm stabbed in the neck here.
You're fine. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Ambulance. You're okay.
I'm alright. Yeah. I'm right. He's got me in the arm as well, I think, somewhere.
Okay.
The attacker, 27-year-old Jacob Brown, was later found to suffer from paranoid schizophrenia. He was sentenced to an indefinite hospital order for attempted murder and other charges. Sergeant Ansell and his colleagues, Sergeants Mark Foster and PC Marcus Wollstonecroft, were honored with multiple bravery awards for their courage during the violent incident. Charlotte, Mecklenburg, North Carolina. On February 8, 2024, CMPD released body camera footage showing an officer-involved shooting on Beatty's Ford Road. Timothy D'Angelo Moore, 33, was shot in the arm, but survived. He now faces multiple felony charges, including possession of a firearm by a felon, resisting arrest, and carrying a concealed weapon. The officer has not been charged.
Headquarters, let me have the radio. Start medic.
Stay down, stay down, stay down.
Shots fired, shots fired.
I do nothing.
Stay here.
I got you.
I do nothing.
Go and call medic.
Police say they responded to a reported shooting and observed a suspected drug deal in a parking lot. When officers approached Moore, they saw he was armed. As he fled and discarded the firearm, officers perceived a deadly threat and one fired, striking him. Aid was rendered immediately. On April 12, 2024, Warren Police released graphic body camera footage of a fatal officer-involved shooting involving an 18-year-old armed suspect. The video shows officers approaching an open garage when one spots the teen holding a 9mm Glock.
Oh shit! Go! I'll put you on priority. Something has gone. Something has gone.
The officer retreats and radios, "Gun, gun, gun," before the teen runs from behind a bush outside his home, allegedly taking an aggressive stance toward police. In just 7 seconds, 2 officers fired 11 shots, 3 of which struck the teen, who never fired his weapon. Interim Police Commissioner Charles Rushton stated that once the suspect was down, officers immediately began life-saving measures, including CPR, successfully reviving him 3 times before paramedics arrived.
Stop moving! Do not move! Dispatch, shots fired, shots fired.
The teen, a high school student attending online classes, was believed to be experiencing a mental health crisis at the time.
Get hands! 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 No! Cops, get him cuffed up! Somebody give me a first aid kit!
He had no prior criminal history beyond a few traffic stops and had legally purchased the firearm from a private seller. Police have not released his name out of respect for his family, according to Lieutenant John Gajewski. St. Augustine, Florida. In the early morning hours of June 28, 2025, St. Johns County deputies responded to a violent disturbance at a residence in St. Augustine. The suspect, 35-year-old Justin Troy Locke, had forced his way into the home, armed himself with a machete, attempted to set the house on fire, and threatened the victim inside.
Yes. Justin, it's the sheriff's office. Come out.
He's down that hallway right there.
Okay, you're gonna come out now with your hands up. Yes, you are. Let me see your hands. Justin, let me see your hands. He's going out back door. Hey, let me see your foot. He's got a knife.
Fearing for her life, the victim quietly used text to 911 to alert authorities without alerting Locke. Deputies arrived promptly, entered the home, and used a 40mm less lethal launcher to safely subdue the suspect and take him into custody without further incident.
Get on the ground.
We're at the back door. You're about to get tased.
Lay down! Now! Lay down! Lay the down on his stomach. You'll get tased.
Keep your hands.
Put your hands down.
We're putting them behind you.
Put your hands out in front of you.
Hey guys, just hold him. We got it.
Come in.
Locke was charged with attempted arson, assault, burglary, and resisting an officer with violence. Following the event, the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office emphasized the importance of the 911 texting feature as a life-saving option when a phone call isn't possible.
Drop him down! Drop him down!
Wayne, New Jersey. On February 14th, 2025, police responded to a single-car crash and encountered 34-year-old Connor Darpino, who was described as argumentative and combative. He was briefly taken into custody and released. Hours later, officers were called to his home after reports that he had taken a large amount of Xanax.
He's got like 2 or 3 swords in here.
AA was notified he's going to be reaching out to you directly. SWAT was also notified they're going to be sending their ERT unit.
Drop him down, drop him down. Drop him.
When they arrived, Darpino appeared on a second-floor balcony, wielding swords and threatening officers. Despite commands to drop the weapons, he came down the stairs armed, prompting Lieutenant Douglas Itchen to fire 7 shots, striking him 5 times. Darpino survived and now faces multiple criminal charges. What began as a routine traffic stop near 7th Street and Broadway Avenue in Alexandria on November 6, 2022, escalated within seconds. When a deputy attempted to detain the driver, the man resisted, leading to a physical struggle.
Out with a silver auto. Face back here. Face your truck for me. Face your truck. Huh? What's this? Because you agitated, you turn around, you ain't following nothing. Look, down. And put your hands behind your back. What's wrong with you, bro? Put your hands behind your back. For what? Put your hands behind your back. For what, bro? Put your hands behind your back. For what? Get out! Turn around and put your hands behind your back. What's wrong with you, bro? Put your hands behind your back. For what? Put your hands behind your back.
The driver grabbed for the officer's taser, wrestling him to the ground. As the fight intensified, the officer called 1018 over the radio. When the suspect managed to gain control of the taser, the officer opened fire in self-defense.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
The driver, later identified as 45-year-old Derek J. Kittling, was taken to a local hospital but did not survive. The incident raises tough questions. Could this have been avoided had the driver complied? Should officers always state the reason for detention? Perhaps most unsettling was the silence of bystanders who filmed from a distance, doing nothing as the struggle unfolded. It leaves us wondering, in that moment, what would you have done?
Hey, what's your name?
Boise, Idaho. Around midnight on January 24th, 2024, deputies spotted 37-year-old Jeremiah Gaver acting suspiciously near closed businesses in Boise, draped in a tarp and refusing to respond. When approached, Gaver kept one hand hidden under the tarp, ignoring repeated commands to show his hands. Deputies warned him he was under arrest and deployed beanbag rounds and a K-9 after a prolonged standoff.
Beanbag, beanbag, beanbag.
Hey, watch out, JR, watch out!
Knife! 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 Knife!
Drop the knife!
Drop the knife!
Drop the knife!
Drop the knife! Done! Beanbag! Beanbag! Do it! Beanbag out! Beanbag out! Hey, crossfire!
Crossfire.
Stop!
Drop it. Hey, drop the knife.
Stop! Drop the knife, now!
Gaver stabbed K9 Astrid and fled across roads and fields while armed with a knife, resisting additional non-lethal attempts to subdue him. He later stabbed a second K9, Miko, after a taser brought him down. As Gaver rose with the knife still in hand, 4 deputies opened fire.
Taser! Taser! Tag it. No. Stop! Hey, watch your distance. Watch your cross. Hey, get to. We need someone on the road. I'm holstering for taser. Hey, stop the knife.
Gaver died at the scene. Both police dogs suffered multiple stab wounds, but survived after emergency treatment. The shooting was ruled justified by the Owyhee County prosecutor.
Miko, here! Here, good boy. Stay good! Hey, stay good!
On Sunday, January 8, 2023, in Mayflower, Arkansas, deputies attempted to stop a vehicle driven by Michael Helton. When he refused to pull over, a high-speed pursuit began. The trooper managed to close the gap, but Helton managed to evade capture multiple times. Eventually, the trooper collided with the suspect's vehicle, dragging it for several seconds. Yet Helton still managed to escape.
Still eastbound. Speed 100. Still eastbound. Speed 100. Y'all face up southbound. Tower Road. Speed 20. Still southbound. Nobody rushed the vehicle. We will do a felony takedown. Alright, I hear you guys coming. I'm set up. Spike.
Son of a bitch.
Adam 11's trying to get around Joe.
As the chase continued, state troopers deployed spike strips at a turn, deflating the vehicle's tires. Surrounded by multiple police units, Helton's options were running out.
So I got spiked out.
Straight up! She got a gun! Stay good! Hey, stay good!
He's down!
The chase ended when Helton struck a concrete curb, bringing his car to a halt. During the confrontation, Helton brandished a firearm, prompting 3 troopers to open fire. Despite efforts to render medical aid, Helton succumbed to his injuries at the scene. Westminster, Colorado. Around 5 p.m. on July 25, 2024, Officer Nick Adams approached an SUV parked the wrong way at an intersection. Inside was 46-year-old Elisha Duran, who refused to engage or roll down her window. After several tense minutes, she finally lowered it, but remained silent.
Okay. Just how long you been here? Okay, I'll get him going. I'll see what's up.
Blue light, and eastbound on 120 and blowing all the red lights. I'm not in pursuit. Just advise me.
Copy, did you get tagged?
Ma'am, roll down your window. What's going on? You're in the wrong lane.
Suddenly, Duran reached toward the center console, and Adams saw a handgun. He shouted commands, stepped back, and fired a single shot through the window, striking Duran and rendering her unconscious. The bullet exited her body, pierced another car's windshield, and nearly hit a bystander.
What do you got in there? What do you got in there? What do you got in there? Oh, fuck! God damn it. .225, shots fired, shots fired. Don't move.
Shots fired. All units, code 9 channel 1. Responding units, Sam 25.
Are you okay?
80 Lamar.
Are you okay? Start rescue. She's down inside the car still. Had a handgun. I'm checking for other downrange here.
Nick, you're good and no one else standing.
I've got the gun secured. No response from her.
Duran was unresponsive when backup arrived and later pronounced dead. Adams was placed on administrative leave. The shooting has stirred debate. Was it a split-second necessity or a tragic overreaction? Insecurity in Bucaramanga may be easing, but criminals still take their chances. In a recent chase resembling a Hollywood scene, police pursued multiple suspects, recovering stolen vehicles and capturing one. A video from Bucaramanga Metropolitan Police shows the 2-minute pursuit. Officers on motorcycles and in a patrol car chased the suspects, blocking their path. One officer grabbed a passenger's arm to unbalance the driver. The suspects fled on foot, abandoning a motorcycle and disappearing into New York. Around 3:08 a.m. on November 23, 2023, officers traveling northbound on US 98 near 10th Street spotted a purple 2-door sedan driving without taillights. When they attempted to pull the vehicle over for a traffic stop, the driver refused to comply, leading to a high-speed pursuit through the area. The chase came to a dramatic end when officers performed a precise pit maneuver, forcing the vehicle off the road and into a nearby residential lawn. The suspect quickly exited the car and tried to flee on foot, but officers pursued and apprehended the individual shortly after, bringing the incident to a safe resolution.
Okay, I ain't no police for knock on the road, though. Damn right we will. Okay. Huh? It's called a pit.
In East Hartford, Connecticut, a routine call quickly spiraled into a high-intensity situation at an auto body shop. Officers arrived to investigate a report of a man flashing a firearm during a dispute over missing items from a towed vehicle. As police approached the suspect, who was sitting in a white Infiniti, they asked if he had any firearms. Without warning, the driver attempted to flee, ramming into a police cruiser and injuring 2 bystanders, one of whom was holding children.
Start that way.
Despite the chaos, the suspect continued to crash into the police car, forcing officers to fire their weapons in an effort to stop him. However, the suspect managed to escape, abandoning the stolen Infiniti on a nearby street. The authorities continued their search for the suspect, now facing more serious charges.
She's in the car! I can't get to her!
A Maryland State police officer will not face charges following a fatal high-speed chase on New Year's Eve in Cecil County. Officer Curtis Manuel initially spotted 26-year-old Julie Clark driving at excessive speeds in the right lane. The pursuit lasted around 9 minutes, covering 14 miles, before Clark lost control and crashed into a tree off the 279 exit ramp toward Elton.
We're actually taking the Elton exit. Going south, 1050 on the exit, 1050.
1050 on the exit ramp.
Vehicle's on fire, start fireboard.
Got it. Start fireboard, vehicle's on fire. 1050 on the exit ramp.
Vehicle's on fire, start fireboard.
The medical examiner ruled Clark's death as accidental, citing multiple broken bones and lacerations sustained in the crash. A subsequent search of Clark's truck uncovered an empty 6-pack of Coors Light, and drugs or alcohol were detected in her system.
11 highway vehicle's wrapped around a tree. I can't get to her. The engine's on fire from below. Get fireboard here. She's in the car. I can't get to her.
Highway down 11, got fireboard and messing around.
Simple, fire extinguisher's been deployed.
Kennewick, Washington, August 22, 2022. Police responded to a Circle K gas station where they found James West asleep inside his car. When officers woke him, the situation quickly turned volatile. West attempted to start the vehicle using a screwdriver, then suddenly drew a firearm, escalating the threat.
Kettle police! Hello, Kettle police. Hey, you alright, man? Fine. Okay, well, you were passed out of the pump for a little bit. You wanna go and turn the car off? No. No? No. Okay, you're just gonna take off? I have to, bro. Why? Because I have somebody to do it. No, just turn the car off right now. No, sir. Let's turn the car off. No.
Despite repeated orders to get out of the car, West fled. Police deployed a taser, but were unsuccessful. West drove toward a nearby apartment complex, opened fire on police, and then brandished the gun.
Northbound CCP! I have a gun right here! Do it! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Hang on to it, dispatch, he's got a gun! Get on the ground! Drop the gun! Ground! Get on the ground! On the ground, drop it now! Okay, get it. Move around. Okay.
Okay, we have one suspect down.
Where's
Shots fired.
Where's the gun? Where's the gun at? Where's the gun? General, with me. You see the gun? What? No. Bro, wait the gun.
Okay. Tag the holster up.
Won't move. I think I'm hit. I think I'm hit. Hell.
Where are you hit?
I won't move. I can't move.
As the standoff reached its peak, officers were forced to return fire. West collapsed, but was not struck by any bullets. He was taken into custody and transported for medical evaluation. Chicago, Illinois, July 24th, 2023. In a shadowed corner of the city, a surveillance POD camera captured a suspicious gathering near 300 West 56th Place. Just after nightfall, 4 unmarked police vehicles arrived quietly. Plainclothes officers stepped out, splitting up to approach a black sedan parked in the cul-de-sac.
Shot fired! Shot fired! 10-1! Shot fired! 10-1! 10-1! 10-1! Are you okay? Dude!
Moments later, gunfire erupted. The officers opened fire, but the vehicle managed to escape, speeding away from the scene. The entire encounter was recorded by city cameras, but what happened next remains unclear.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Black BMW going eastbound, 5-6. Southbound on Shields.
Now investigators are piecing together the rest of the story. On July 4th, 2023, truck driver Jadarius Rose was stopped in Ohio for a missing mud flap. When he didn't pull over, a chase followed across state lines. After police disabled his truck, Rose exited with hands raised, unarmed, and surrendering. Despite clear compliance and a warning not to deploy the K-9, Officer Ryan Speakman released the dog, which attacked Rose as he cried out in pain. The disturbing footage sparked national outrage.
Do not, get the dog off of me! Get the dog off of me! Get the dog! Get out the dog! What's the cab? What's the cab?
Suspect. Our units are clearing the vehicle now.
You just let a
dog fight.
Rose was hospitalized, and though Speakman was first suspended, he was later fired. All this unfolded over a minor violation, raising serious concerns about the use of force.
Walk back towards me! Back towards me! Keep walking!
Around 2 p.m. on June 20th, 2024, drivers in Lucy, Florida, witnessed a terrifying high-speed chase unfold. It began when police spotted a white Mercedes on SR 91, linked to a driver with a suspended license and an active vehicle seizure order. When officers signaled him to pull over, he slammed on the gas and took off, launching into a dangerous attempt to flee. The driver swerved wildly, sped through traffic using the emergency lane, and turned the highway into something straight out of Fast and Furious. Onlookers, including a stunned semi-truck driver, watched in disbelief as police raced behind him. Then on I-95, the suspect made a reckless move, cutting across lanes and attempting an illegal U-turn through the grassy median.
Walk back towards me! Walk back towards me! Walk back towards me! Towards the sound of my voice! Get on your knees! On your knees! Watch the car! Go! Passenger! Open the door with your hands outside the car! Hands up! Walk back towards me! Back towards me! Keep walking! Keep walking! On your knees! On your knees! Hands on your head! Cross your feet! Cross your feet!
But his plan quickly fell apart. An SUV stepping in for the cops delivered a perfect pit maneuver, sending the Mercedes spinning. Though the suspect regained control briefly, police weren't letting go. As he exited onto SR 70, officers hit him with more pits, finally stopping the car for good. On April 28, 2024, while patrolling Indian Trail Lilburn Road in Gwinnett County, officers observed a vehicle drifting between lanes. They promptly activated their lights and sirens to initiate a traffic stop. However, the driver, instead of pulling over, accelerated rapidly, speeding down the left shoulder, creating a dangerous situation on the road. The driver continued to weave recklessly through heavy traffic, evading the officer's attempts to stop her. She then sped up once again, pushing her vehicle into increasingly dangerous maneuvers. Eventually, the car became trapped in heavy traffic on West Croghan Street near S. Perry Street. Officers quickly arrived at the scene and arrested all occupants of the vehicle.
Hey, listen. Don't let me have to take your head off. You understand me? Get out the car and get on the floor. Get on the floor.
Upon further investigation, the driver, identified as Sky Lauren Evans, was found to have a suspended license. A wanted notice was also returned from the Georgia Crime Information Center, GCIC. Evans was arrested and taken to the Gwinnett County Detention Center. In a stolen vehicle, the suspect sparked a chaotic and high-stakes police chase, reaching speeds of up to 120 miles per hour, while recklessly weaving through heavy traffic and endangering countless motorists. Officers acted swiftly and strategically, demonstrating remarkable control and sharp instincts under pressure. After a calculated takedown, the suspect was apprehended and provided medical attention at the scene.
He ran him down with this. We got a powerful takedown. Come on, try to box in here.
On the ground. On the fucking ground. On the ground.
The pursuit showcased not only the sheer intensity of the chase, but also the professionalism and restraint of law enforcement in balancing rapid apprehension with public safety. On the morning of Friday, May 28, 2021, officers from the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department's Metro Task Force attempted to stop 32-year-old Darn Ricks on Pennsylvania Avenue near Cherokee Street. Ricks was a suspect in an armed robbery investigation, and law enforcement had been monitoring his activities closely.
And which part of that vehicle is now northbound on Pennsylvania from Chippewa, 1803.
When officers tried to initiate a traffic stop, Ricks refused to comply and sped off, triggering a brief pursuit. Officers exercised caution while pursuing him, and the situation quickly escalated as Ricks continued to disregard police commands.
2-1, shots fired. He's still running northbound on Nebraska up to Winnebago. He's armed with a black handgun, black jacket, gray pants.
Hello, get their exact location. Get the 100 block.
Attention cars officer, need to make Winnebago and Pennsylvania.
The incident underscored the department's ongoing efforts to combat violent crime in high-crime neighborhoods. Eventually, Ricks was apprehended, and police confirmed he was being questioned in connection with the armed robbery investigation. Authorities emphasized the importance of their proactive approach to maintaining public safety in these areas. In 2024, Arkansas State Trooper Mike Lenn was monitoring traffic along US 67 when a radio alert warned of a high-speed pursuit heading his way. The suspect, driving a red Dodge Ram 1500, was wanted on theft charges. Whether the truck was stolen or belonged to him remained unclear. As the Ram sped past, Trooper Lenn activated his lights and sirens, joining the chase. The suspect drove recklessly, skillfully evading an initial pit maneuver, a rare feat. Whether it was sheer luck or actual driving skill, he managed to keep officers at bay for several miles. However, heavy traffic ahead slowed him down, giving Trooper Lenn the perfect opportunity to strike. He executed a precise pit maneuver, sending the truck crashing and bringing the pursuit to an end.
Put your fucking hands up! Climb out the fucking window! Got one to go. Climb out the fucking window now! Get the fuck out! Climb out of this.
After the crash, officers shouted commands, eventually forcing the suspect out of the vehicle. Near the wreck, they found a bag of white crystalline substance. Another similar bag was discovered in his pocket during the arrest. Thanks to the officer's quick action, while the suspect's identity and exact charges remain undisclosed, they are expected to include reckless driving, drug possession, and felony fleeing. Civilians involved in the crash were taken to a nearby hospital with complaints of head, neck, and back pain.
Copy, felony stop, 1312.
What don't you understand?
Yeah, you're gonna catch another charge, buddy. You're gonna end up going to prison if you end up doing something stupid.
Going to prison anyway. That's why I'm trying to make it good to me, man.
I know, and I'm trying to be polite and trying to help you. But put the car in park.
1304.
Paul, Michigan, November 20th, 2024. At approximately 1 p.m., deputies from the Van Buren County Sheriff's Office conducted a traffic stop on a red Chevy pickup truck, recognizing the driver as 60-year-old Jeffrey Henry, a wanted suspect. Upon noticing the officers, Henry attempted to flee, driving toward his residence in an effort to escape.
Northbound,
pursuit was swiftly brought to an end when Sheriff Daniel Abbott strategically positioned his vehicle in front of Henry's, blocking his path. Henry, who was already out on bond for separate charges, was apprehended without further incident. He is now being held at the Van Buren County Jail, facing multiple charges, including escape and outstanding warrants.
Hands up! Copy, felony stop 1312.
What don't you understand? Keep them there!
Get out. Open it. Open it.
I'll smash it. Open it now.
I am. Don't grab me. I'm already hurt.
Hop on out. Step out.
I'll get out. Can my brother come get my truck?
Quit reaching.
I ain't got nothing, dude.
Turn around, face the car. Turn around, face the car now.
I am.
Turn around and face the car.
Which way?
Right there.
Put your hands on top of your head!
On March 31st, 2022, in Ohio, Officer Dominic Francis gave his life in the line of duty, becoming the first Bluffton officer lost on the job in nearly 100 years. It all started around 2 a.m. when Ohio State troopers spotted a black Infiniti speeding down the interstate. The driver refused to stop, triggering a 130-mile-per-hour chase. Officer Francis was part of a stop-stick team attempting to disable the fleeing vehicle, but as the suspect swerved to avoid the spikes, he collided with Officer Francis. The vehicle crashed nearby and 3 suspects fled on foot. Tragically, Officer Francis did not survive. An hour later, one suspect stole a Toyota Prius, another was arrested in a nearby neighborhood, and the third remained on the run. Every officer in Ohio was now hunting for that Prius. They finally spotted it on Interstate 71 near Medina, and this time, there was no escape.
39.
During the pursuit, an officer briefly stepped out to inspect damage to his cruiser, but it wasn't bad enough to keep him out of the fight. Moments later, the suspect crashed and officers closed in.
Come on!
The driver, 21-year-old Emily Johnson, later pleaded guilty to 6 charges, including tampering with evidence and involuntary manslaughter. He was sentenced to 26 years in prison. The other 2 men, Dante Tate and Zachary Love, took plea deals for lesser charges. One officer lost his life, but his fellow officers never stopped until justice was served. Join us for our thrilling shoots if you crave more heart-pounding action and breathtaking excitement. Don't go anywhere, because we're just getting started. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned so you don't miss out on the next shocking moments coming your way soon.